2,000 Borough fans have got to go there and hopefully roar us onto a victory. But you know what it is? It's hard to see now. I can't take it at Norwich. I can't stand Norwich. It's that club that just irritates me. Guys, what is going on? Now, I've just recorded a video a moment ago, about to edit it. Gone onto Borough 24/7 News and seen something that's been released over 1 hour ago. I had no idea, as I was making the video I've just made, I've had to delete, because I thought, no way, I can't do it on that. I've got to do it on this. Now, huge news. Huge news coming out of Middlesbrough tonight. One that is probably going to shock you when I say it. Daniel Ayala is refusing to play for Middlesbrough during the last 9 games. Refusing, like that short-term contract is out, doesn't want it. Refusing to play for Middlesbrough Football Club for the last 9 games. On the internet, reading through this article, Daniel Ayala, I'll read it to you exactly how it is. It's a big shock to me. I was editing something I didn't even mean to even come across this. It says, Daniel Ayala refuses to play on in Middlesbrough's relegation battle after telling club he does not want a short-term contract extension and he will leave when his deal expires on June the 30th amid Leeds' interest. Now, of course, a few videos ago, I said to you all on here, whether people want to believe me, people don't want to believe me about these transfer rumours, I say, look, these are a real thing. I'm not making them up. Borough 24/7 News on Google, you'll find everything about Borough on there. I said Leeds United want Johnny House if they go up. They also want Daniel Ayala. Now, who knew that this was going to happen? Nobody knew. I doubt Leeds fans even knew. But we all thought Daniel Ayala may sign the contract and stay at Borough for the last 9 games. He's been a great servant. He's man mountain at the back. Johnny Howson was one that I was a bit in doubt for, not Daniel Ayala. He's refused to play after just coming back from an ankle injury. And like I said, 29-year-old, he's only 29, I thought he was a lot older than that. 29, has told boss Jonathan Woodgate that he intends to leave when his contract runs out on June the 30th, rather than staying on a short-term deal. So there we go. He is not taking part at all in the last 9. He doesn't want to know, basically. He's not interested. He doesn't want to sign the short-term contract extension. Of course, the video I was about to bring everybody was all about the last 9 games, which I guess I can talk a little bit about as well. Basically, these last 9 games are massive, and it's even more massive now that this news has come out. Has it upset the camp? Will it affect the morale of the Borough players? Will other players who are out of contract, Adam Clayton, Rudy Gestede, Marvin Johnson, Ryan Shotton, Johnny Howson, contract on the table, but Leeds have interest and he might go there. George Friend. They're the players that I'm looking at thinking, listen, the camp could be completely upset now, and this could strike disaster. Absolutely strike disaster. And this could be it. I'm shocked. I'll be honest, I am very shocked the fact that Daniel Ayala has come out and said, look, I'm not bothered, I don't want to play, I'm refusing to play for Middlesbrough Football Club. Wow. I'm shocked. I can't lie to you, I'm really shocked at you now. Didn't expect to see that sort of news. And now I've seen it, I'm thinking to myself, will Johnny Howson follow in the footsteps of Daniel Ayala? If these players start refusing, we're going to have no defence. And that's the truthful side of it. We're going to have Spence at the back, Fry, Nathan Wood, maybe it's Ryan Shotton, because of course, you know, he's still playing. He's not been given this contract. But if these players are leaving on June the 30th, well, I'm not being funny, but the season doesn't finish until midpoint in July. So you're going to be about 7 players for half a month. It's a very serious time now, what's going on. I wasn't worried much beforehand, because I don't really look at them pre-season fixtures, if you like, or warm-up games, and get worried. That sort of stuff worries me when I see players refusing to play for us at a time when we're 2 points off the bottom, we're in a relegation fight. When you actually start refusing to play, that's when we start getting worried. That's when we start thinking, hang on a minute, what's going on here? You know, it's all he said inside the article as well. He's a big earner. Daniel Ayala's on big money at the Borough. Short-term contract, not interested. Listen, our last 9 fixtures. Swansea City at home on Saturday. Stoke away. Hull away. QPR at home. Millwall away. Bristol at home. Reading away. Cardiff at home. Sheffield Wednesday away. Hard fixtures. Most of them teams there are playing for a playoff place. Being Swansea, Bristol, Cardiff. I don't know about Sheffield. I don't know if they can get into the playoffs or not. Serious time. It's a serious time. I didn't realise how bad this was. I didn't realise how many players could have left on June the 30th and how many probably will leave on June the 30th if this situation with the contract is not solved. Of course, you know, the Leeds interest is of course massive for him. Back into the Premier League. That's if Leeds do go up. And the one Johnny Howson. Johnny Howson, former Leeds player. I think he started his career off at Leeds. There's no chance for him not to go back Leeds. You know, he could go back there as well. But he could take Daniel Ayala with him. Two huge names leaving the Borough this summer, and that there shocked me. I'll be honest with you. I thought Ayala would have been the first one to pen the paper and say, look, I'm staying at Middlesbrough. I want to be here. You know what I mean? I want to help us out, but I'm shocked. And I'm trying to understand it myself. Listen, I've just read it 5 minutes ago. You know, he's just recovered from an ankle injury. If he thinks that's going to get in the way of him sort of getting a move away, completely understand it again. You know, if he's got no plans to stay at Middlesbrough, which he clearly hasn't done, because he obviously doesn't want to sign the contract. Fair play, Danny. Listen, he's obviously leaving June the 30th. Thanks for everything you've done for us. Man mountain at the back. It's a shock to the system. I think, you know, tonight a lot of Borough fans will be very, very shocked by this news. And like I say, you know, if you want to go read more on it, it's literally everywhere. It's typing on Google, Borough 24/7 News, and I promise you there's about 3 or 4 articles all about the Daniel Ayala refusing to play for the Borough. It's come out tonight. It's a huge, huge, huge shock to all of us. We just hope now that hopefully something gets done to persuade him in their way to say, look, I'd stay. We have to offer him a few more thousand to obviously get him to sign it. But at the moment, he's refusing. He's not interested. So, huge shock. It really is a huge shock. You know, Saturday's coming along very, very fast. We need these players over the line. You know, we need these players signing these contracts. And I'm shocked tonight, I can't lie to you. So there you go. Not the video I was expecting to make, but of course I blended 2 into 1. Huge 9 games coming up. We need these players over the line. I just hope that somehow we can sort of persuade Daniel Ayala to sign the contract along with George Friend, along with Johnny Howson. The last thing you want us doing now is Borough players reading that article or reading somewhere about Daniel Ayala refusing to sign a contract and it just upsetting the full mood of the camp. That's not what you want. So let's see what happens for the rest of these 9 games. And let's just wish us some luck. Because at the moment, you know, we're going to be losing a lot of key players around June the 30th time. It could be very, very worrying times for Middlesbrough and Middlesbrough fans. So, you know, of course I'll keep you posted on the channel as I always do. Everything about Borough comes on this channel, and of course I'll tell you it all. I always tell you the sources. And I say if you want to go and read more on this article, you can do so. Type into Google Borough 24/7 News and it will all be there. People, take care of yourself. There's the news tonight. It's a shock, but it's out there now. Ayala refuses to play for Borough. Shock. You guys take care. See you soon. Up the Borough.